All right, so this is going to be the August reading for the sign of Taurus. So anyone with prominent Taurus placements, thank you so much for being here. So let's get into it and see what's coming through for the month of August for you guys. Who am I reading for today? Whose energy is coming through today, please? For the sign of Taurus for the month of August 2023. As always, please like the video, press the little thumbs up button if you were able to gain any insight or perspective from today's reading. It does help my video circulate throughout YouTube, and it does allow more people to come into contact with my content. So for a channel as new as mine, any help I would get from that area would be greatly appreciated. And then, of course, if you are not a subscriber, please subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you there. All right, Taurus, let's see what's coming through August 2023. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. I feel change and also a buildup of energy, a buildup of something, retaining energy, holding on to energy, a need to release and express. Let's see what that's about. One more, please. Taurus for the month of August 2023. Okay, you have the King of Swords, so you are clear and calm and cool and collected. All right, very, very typical. What else? You may be contemplating something this month, thinking about something important. What else is coming through for the Taurus? Personal energy for August, please. The Page of Cups and the Hermit. Two of Cups at the bottom. All right, so you're thinking about something. Definitely going within, definitely gaining a certain perspective around things of the heart. There may be someone in your environment that you are thinking fondly of at this time, just because the Page of Cups is here. There is there's like an emergence, I'm feeling like a new energy coming through, like you are exuding something new. You're releasing and expressing somehow, whether it's verbally or just energetically, that I don't know how to explain it. Like I was feeling a buildup of energy and a need to release it, right? So it's almost as though you maybe have released the buildup, and now how you're showing up is like fresh and new and clear and clean or something like that. Like this, I don't know, breath of fresh air type of feeling. And there's some excitement and some giddiness and some joy or something like that around you, or you're feeling this, like you're bringing this out. Not too much. I don't see or feel that it's like real verbal or very interactive, just because the King of Swords and the Hermit are both here, and these two are not, they're not very interactive energy. But there's something about your presence and how you are coming across regardless that feels like that, okay? But there is some contemplation around something or someone that you are just starting to feel something for. It could be a new passion, a new idea, a new project, like some sort of goal that you want to hit. You know, like something has recently come through that has sort of ignited your fire or gotten your attention in some way. And there's a lot of thinking about it. And I know I keep saying that, but there is definitely a lot of contemplation here. So maybe you're not necessarily taking action this month. Well, it depends on how, you know, the rest of the cards look. But in your personal energy, you are contemplating, you are thinking about it, you are considering it, you are taking something seriously. You are looking at your experiences throughout life and how something about your life experiences is going to allow you to really open up this Page of Cups and dive into this Page of Cups thing, like whatever it is, right? Like I was saying, a new something. For some of you, I have to say, like, it is a person that you are thinking about, because the Page of Cups does come with an element of romance. And you also have the Two of Cups here, which is the relationship partnership card. So for some of you, you are contemplating this about a person, but in general, I just think that there is that breath of fresh air coming through. You can breathe again. You're not holding things in anymore. You've released it. You've let it go. There is still that element of coming from a higher, more wise, more experienced place, and not really playing around. I'm hearing like you're not playing around with the Page of Cups. Depending on the cards next to it, it can definitely denote an energy or circumstance where things are just not serious. But with the Hermit and the King of Swords here right next to it, these two are very serious cards. And so if the King of Swords / Hermit type of person is sitting in a Page of Cups energy, they definitely take it serious. They're not playing around with this whole new love or new passion or new romance, right? Like, they don't see it that way. They don't do it that way, if that makes sense. Like, this is not just to play. And, you know, like, they have self-respect. They take themselves seriously, you know. So what they say, how they say it, their moves, their actions, like, everything is thought out, is, you know, contemplated. And, like, they're not going to come across, you know, real childlike, right? Like, it's very opposite from childlike with this type of person. All right, so let's see what this is about. Let's get more information and go into the environment. What is coming through in the environment for the Taurus, please? What's in the environment, please, for the sign of Taurus for August? Ten of Cups. There's an element of having a good support system throughout August. People in your circle, people on your side, love, joy, happiness. Ease. I'm feeling ease. Something is easy. Something is simple. Something is just flows, just comes together. There's no tension. There is no opposition or difficulty in whatever this is. Very clear, very truthful here with the Ace of Swords. There's an element of truth and clarity coming through in your environment this month. The Eight of Swords, so you have the Six of Swords at the bottom. So something should be easy, something should be breezy, easy breezy, but it's not, for whatever reason. Realistically, I want to say, if you take yourself out, or whoever is in the environment here, and they detach from their thoughts and their overthinking, really, they will notice that this thing is pretty easy. This thing is very simple. This thing is just flowing. Everything is as it should be. But whoever is in the environment, whether it's you or someone else, is treating this thing as though it's complicated. Okay? And they are in their head and in their mind about this thing. There's an element of being too wrapped up in something, too obsessed, too, I don't know, like they're just going, like digging the hole deeper and deeper, like they're getting more and more complicated, and they are in knots, and the longer that they're in there, the deeper that they go, it's going to be hard for them to unravel themselves and get out of this thing. There's a need for truth and clarity to come through. I think that whoever this is needs the support of someone else to come and help and reassure and communicate with this Ace of Swords here. There's also an element, it brings an element of communication as well, but coming from a loving place. So I don't know what the circumstance is. I don't know, there's going to be something that happens throughout August where you are going to have a little bit of anxiety about, and you're going to feel trapped, or somebody's going to feel trapped as though they cannot do anything about a situation with the Eight of Swords. Yes, it comes with anxiety, but it also comes with an element of fear that if I do something about this important thing, I am going to lose something else. If I do something, I'm going to fail. If I do something, I am not going to get the result that I want. I don't have what I need to do the thing. I don't have any confidence to do the thing, right? Like there's a low self, like, how can I say, like they're just not mentally strong enough and secure enough within themselves to make moves to get out of this feeling of being trapped and this feeling of that I can't do something. Okay, so I don't know how this is going to play out. I don't know what this is about. I do want to get a little bit of info just to, yeah, something happens this month, Taurus. You just want to be ready for it. You may be seeing it happen to someone because this is in your environment. But a foundation or a way of doing something that, you know, you have been doing it or someone else for a long period of time is coming to an end. The foundation is breaking here. Yeah, definitely ending. I don't mean to scare anyone. This can look all kinds of ways. Okay? I don't know if I'm reading like for you or for someone else again, but just something to be prepared for, that there is. And again, with the Eight of Swords, this is a mental thing. Okay, so let's say, how can I say this? Like there's a big change in your environment, and there's people in anxiety and fear-based mentality thinking that it is the end, it's the end all be all of life or some shit like that. And in reality, like I was saying earlier, if they detach from their overthinking and just step into the reality of the situation, then more often than not, they're going to see that things are all right. This is just a mental construct, a mental concept, like something in their mind, whatever this change just sort of shook someone up, and all of a sudden they're just in this like anxiety. But the Eight of Swords, like I said, it's just a mental thing. It's not necessarily like a physical threat. Okay, so if that's you, that's something to know, that it's just your mind playing tricks on you, and you need to control that. Or if it's someone else, then you want to come from a loving place, a reassuring place, and speak the truth. That's another thing here, is that something has to be truthful. However you are, because the Ten of Cups is a emotional fulfillment. So however that looks, however it's playing out, someone needs to come through with the truth about how they feel. And if this is not you and it's someone else, there could be an element around this person thinking the worst, right? But in reality, it's just a lack of communication here, because you are also in contemplation, but you are in healthy contemplation, while this person is not in a healthy contemplative place. So there's a need to like bring something out to the table, be open, be honest, be truthful, stuff like that, to prevent or eliminate this unnecessary anxiety. There's a Tower again, Queen of Cups with the Truth card. This could be someone else. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like a bomb. Like someone's going to drop a bomb that's going to sort of create some, like I said, a shakeup with someone else. And it could have to do with the heart and love here. All right. Let's see if we get more details with the rest of the reading. Let's go into the details of the month. We'll do a 12-card spread. Beginning of month, middle of month, and end of month energy. Anything to anticipate, anything that Taurus needs to know about as it relates to people, circumstances, situations coming through for the month of August 2023, please. All right, how are we starting off the month for Taurus? Okay, so you have the Three of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. I would say this is you. Initially, I'm feeling like it's not. Because you're coming off more of this King of Swords over here. What is this? So the Three of Cups comes through, Three of Pentacles. You have two threes in the middle, and in the middle you have a Queen. There's some communication here with another person starting off in August. It's very lighthearted with the Three of Cups here. This is friendly communication. So it's sort of like back and forth stuff. There's a need for, or not a need, there's an element of celebrating, of being joyful and happy and talkative and, I don't know, just overall like friends, right? Like friends coming together, hanging out type of thing. But there is someone in your circle or in your group, or because this has to do with more than one person here, that stands out. And she is coming through very strongly, very confidently. Oh, this Queen, I don't know what it is. Very confident, very like, I'm here, look at me, I have something to say, I have something to do, I have a reason to be here. There's a reason, like there's purpose, there's meaning with this person here. I don't know if that's what she's literally thinking or saying. I'm just saying that the card, how it's speaking to me, like she's like, I am here, I have something to say, I have a meaning. I'm playing a big role here in this reading. But I don't know, at the same time, I just feel like she's cool. Also, like, the way she comes off at the bottom here. Like, yes, I am important, but I don't feel threatening or anything like that from her. And then the Three of Pentacles, there's collaboration. There's two people or more than one person being on the same page. So there's a lot of talk around being on the same page here between you and other people. And there is a Queen, or male or female, that is in the mix that is playing an important role here. It doesn't feel heavy. It doesn't feel like, I don't know, it just feels like you're starting off the month and you're having conversation, like you're mingling, you're socializing, you are meeting up with people, going places, I don't know. But there is someone still like that stands out, if that makes sense. What else, please, for Taurus? For the beginning of the month. Maybe you're making plans with people. There's because again, with the Three of Cups, there's a celebratory energy. So there's celebration. Maybe there's some parties or some get-togethers, you know, birthdays, something like that. Six of Cups. So there's an element of the past here, and some, I don't know, like feeling nostalgic, feeling like you are remembering. And remember, I was talking about like this heavy contemplation. The Six of Cups can also bring that, but it's also about the past. Okay. Like the time where things were felt good. The times when there was an innocent feel here. The time when something felt innocent, the time when something felt pure, the time when something was still new and in the beginning stages here. Like remembering the days, remembering the good old days. Like, I don't know. And if you are hanging out with people, you may be reminiscing. You may be, you know, saying stories, like storytelling, going through your memories, stuff like that. We'll see how the Six of Cups comes through, because depending on the cards around it will determine if it is like a past love situation, because that card can usually bring that up as well. But it is next to the Three of Pentacles, which is also an energy of people communicating. So right now it just feels as though you're reminiscing and you're socializing with people that you probably haven't seen in a while. At the beginning of August. What else for Taurus? Let's go into the middle of August. So it just seems very easy, okay? The beginning of August. Not too much going on there. I mean, yes, a lot, because, I mean, you're dealing with people and you are reminiscing and all of that stuff. So that is fun, but at least it's not like really heavy and serious energy, right? Okay. Middle of the month. So you have the Magician. So you're trying to create something, trying to, I don't know why I just heard you're trying to get your way on something. I don't know what that means. What is this? Magician with the Four of Swords. It's like you're trying to get away. Yeah, whoa, I just said that. You're trying to get away with something, but it's literally trying to get away. Like you are coming up with a plan, maybe for vacation or to like go away somewhere, or do like, I don't know, like I feel like, okay, like you have responsibilities, you have obligations, you have your daily routine, daily stuff, and you're like working things out so you can take vacation, or working things out so you can get away for a bit, or, you know, working things out so you can like, but it also feels a little last minute as well. Okay. So it's not like if you've been planning this forever, something comes through. Maybe it's like you are mingling and you are having all this conversation with these people, and then you know, like one thing leads to another, and it's like, hey, let's go and do this. Let's go, I don't know, examples, like let's go to the river for the weekend, or, you know, let's take a trip somewhere, whatever. So it feels a little last minute that you are having to work things out in your daily life, maybe work life even, so you can be able to get away. Okay. But there is an element of the other person coming through. So here you have the Two of Cups again. So there's someone in your environment, and I don't know if this is Queen of Wands or not. I mean, not Queen of Wands. What is this? Queen of Pentacles. Jeez. Or not, but there's someone coming through in your, this could be your partner. So if you are in a relationship, this is your person. What is this? Middle of the month, it does seem as though someone's feelings are hurt some way. if people's feelings are not hurt, this is definitely an ending. And I don't know if this has to do with what's happening over here. It could be because it's like things are going great, things are going smooth. There is this, like I said, a breath of fresh air, right, coming through in the beginning of the month. But all of a sudden, something happens between you and another mid-month that is going to bring in an element of pain, hurt, heartbreak, or hurt feelings, or I don't know. We'll get more info on that, but it doesn't feel too good. It doesn't feel like this. There's an ending here, and it could be, I don't want to scare anybody, it could be an ending of a relationship, depending on your situation, or it could be an ending of a cycle that you have with another person. So you know how sometimes relationship dynamics change, right? It's something like that, to where maybe you and another person had this like underlining issue for a while, and you were able to squash it and like talk about it, right? And get it out of the way, get it out in the open, like let it go type of thing. It could be that, just because of everything that I was saying over here, but we'll get more info on it. All right, let's go into the end of the month. I want to just get all of the cards out before I start clarifying. Great, so you have the Ten of Cups twice, beautiful. So overall, for the month, I mean, there is still that same concept of things just feeling really good, okay? The Seven of Pentacles, you are reevaluating something here. You're taking a second look at something. Page of Cups, which is this guy, but it could be girl as well. What else? One more card. And Justice with the High Priestess at the bottom. So at the end of the month, after this change, this ending with your person, yeah, there's like a reevaluating, okay, like this is over with, right? Like, let's just say it is that concept of you two having a conversation and just getting things out in the open so you can release some of this pent-up energy, this overthinking energy, whatever. And there is a sense of having like a new start here with the Ten of Emotions, the Ten of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles, where Seven of Pentacles, it's like I have to take a look and take stock of my situation, so I can sort of reorganize it, right? Organize it, put things in its place. Like where do I stand now? It's like a second look, an evaluation of a circumstance, or evaluating a situation, and for the sake of really seeing like where the thing is. But that emotion that you were having over here is coming through really strongly at the end of the month. For some of you, just looking at it overall, I feel at the beginning of the month you come into contact with someone. Let's just say for those of you who are not in a relationship, you come into contact with someone, and there is the, how do I say, like the dynamics of the sort of new type of relationship or new type of person coming through, where you have to sort of figure it out. Like you communicate, you talk, you share stories, you get to know them, you want to meet up with them, you know. Then there's that little weird part where things happen and you have to like say things and put them out on the table, and then by the end it's like, okay, this is where we're at, this is where we stand, you know. There is care, there is feeling. And like with the Justice here, it does talk about Balance. So by the end, you find balance in some way with another person. If this is not about a relationship, you are still communicating and socializing. There's people involved throughout the month here, I feel. Okay? There's people involved throughout the month. You're coming together with a type of relationship. It could be a family member. It could be a friendship. It could be a work person. I don't know. But you are putting things out on the table, and you are communicating and ending a cycle with them in some way. That has you, by the end of the month, feeling really good, and you feel like you are on course, and you're back into this whole idea, this new love, this new passion, this new person, this new goal, whatever it is, and you're back on track with that. And by the end of the month, you feel like things are just like sort of in their place again, and things are pretty balanced and fair. All right, so let's get some more info and clarify some of these cards. So we know that you are dealing with people. It's already been said many times. Let's see who this Queen of Materials or this Queen of Pentacles is. It could be a he or she. She's coming in with light. She has presence. She gets attention. She may be giving you attention. He or she may be giving you attention, but this person comes with attention somehow. Like I said, like they do have a strong presence, you know. It's not too arrogant, but there's a high confidence level for sure. So this person is involved with your need to get away. Here in the middle of the month, this person comes in, they come in hot, they come in fast. Why the Four of Swords? What is that? This person is coming in to give you some type of clarity, to illuminate, to communicate something, let you know something. What is the Four of Swords, please? Okay. All right. I don't know who I'm reading for, but I'm just gonna go into it. So, if I can get the card. So this person is gonna come through with some truth, whatever that looks like. They're gonna say their truth. They're gonna say it strong, direct, fast, like just bluntly, and they're going to alleviate, like whatever they communicate to you is going to get this person, whoever this is, out of their head. Like it's a relief. It is like something that someone has been thinking about constantly, or too much pressure, too much overthinking because they didn't have clarity on a situation about another person. They come in and they say the truth somehow, and it gives you this peace of mind. It relieves the idea that something was missing. It relieves the idea that someone was playing a game. It relieves the idea that someone was being deceitful or lying. Because I feel like whoever was in here thought that this person was playing games, or, you know, not coming forth like at their true, authentic who they really are, like they were keeping secrets or something like that. So whoever this is, could be you or someone else, had this long-standing idea that whoever they were dealing with was not honest and was keeping something. Even if they didn't think that they were honest, they just felt like they were keeping something, or there was a lack of clarity around something within this relationship dynamic, and this person finally comes through and just lets it out. Was I saying that? Did I say that there was a release? Did someone feel like I felt like someone needs to release? I don't remember. I feel like I did. But yeah, that's the release. And it brings peace of mind. It alleviates the anxiety. And it allows for feeling. It allows for the heart to open up. Okay? What is this over here? Whether or not they were actually being deceitful, whether or not they were lying, they were playing around, playing games, I don't know. And even if they were, it does seem as though they are going to tell you that. That is part of what they're going to open up about. That is part of the sun energy of bringing the clarity and the illumination to the situation. But it does seem as though once they do that, like, it just doesn't matter, right? Like, it's like, okay, great. Like, I know what, I have the missing piece. I have the missing puzzle piece. Like, I'm good now. I'm satisfied now. I can, you know, open up in some way. You have the Page of Cups here 3 times. So this is a prominent energy throughout the month of August for you, Taurus. Okay? So there is the heart activation, the heart opening here with the Page of Cups. This is a new, like, the beginning part of that whole cycle of loving. And again, it doesn't have to be a person. It could be, and for most of you it is, just because of all the cards that are coming through. But it also could be that, you know, you were held back on continuing with a goal or a vision or a creative, you know, process or something like that, that you had contact with another person had to do with this new thing, and you could not just put your full heart into it because there was something about the other person that was just not coming together, not adding together. And early in August, it will add together. You will finally get the information that's been missing, and it's a relief to you. So play that out however you need to play it out. It is either a person in a love situation or another type of relationship. Either way, the concept is the same. You have the Emperor and the 6 of Wands here. There's that Queen of Wands I was feeling earlier. 3 of Pentacles and the 6 of Cups clarified. For some of you, your father is going to be involved in some way. And I don't know if this is like a need for a blessing or to go to someone in a more of a higher experience level. I'm feeling father, but it could be a mentor, it could be a boss, it could be something like that. But I'm feeling a masculine, like you need, like you're sharing your story, you're sharing your situation with this person at the beginning of the month. And out of this conversation is either you get their blessing to move forward on something, or you just get their opinion and you get their feedback, or you get their, you know, like when you are just having conversation with somebody that you respect, somebody that you look up to, you are going through your past and you are reliving your past in these types of conversations. And throughout, like at the end of it, you realize that, you know, how this person came through and was there for you, helped you to make a decision, to see the path, the next path that you need to take. There's also a sense of someone coming through that you respect very much, masculine as well, that is praising you and telling you, like making you feel good about yourself, right? Like you are, like they're showing you how far you've come. They're showing you, making you feel like you're capable of doing something, like you have what it takes to do the things, Look at how far you've come. Look at everything that you've gone through. You're prepared now. You're experienced now. Like something like that. And there is praise and acknowledgement here from another person that you respect, which is beautiful. I mean, just sitting in that energy made me feel really good. What is this? What are you trying to manifest? I feel like you are at bliss. You are in bliss. You are feeling really good, really peaceful, connected, having faith, having trust. You're trying to manifest a change, something, a big part of yourself. So it could be like a behavior that you no longer want to have anymore. It could be a belief system or a character, like something about your character that you want to make a difference with. Like you're like saying like, I don't want to be this way anymore, right? Like something specific, okay? I'm not saying like you want to change your whole identity, but something specific, you know? I don't want to be this way anymore. I want to have, it has to do with having more courage and having more confidence and bravery and really like coming from the heart and showing up from this more authentic place and not holding back, okay? Whatever it is that you're manifesting, it's like, I trust myself now. I have faith in myself now. I'm letting go all of the mental constructs that were preventing me from really coming through as who I really am, preventing me from taking more opportunities throughout, like within life, preventing me from taking risk and, you know, making changes here and there. Like there's something that you are there's a area within your personality that you have had that would block you. There was a big blockage. There you go. There was a blockage here, and you are finally doing work to break it. And maybe you have already broken it. It feels like that. It feels like you've been doing the work, and it's like, now I am, but now look at, like, not now look at me, like you're not doing that, but it's like, it's not happening anymore. Okay, so by this time, by August, you see how you have changed a certain part of you and how you've broken the chains that you had on yourself. I'm surprised the devil is not out here. But you had the chains on yourself for, you know, a good while, whatever. And it's come to an end. There's a completion of that. And you are coming off as, again, having courage, strong, brave, authentic, coming from the heart. There's major heart activation here as well with your reading. And there is something that you are excited about. And maybe you're just excited about this new form of you. Like you're no longer held back. You're no longer trapped. You are free. There's that fresh energy that I was picking up, right? Like you are free now. What is this? All right. 7 of Cups. Two of Wands. So there's options that you had within the love department, and by mid-month you have made a decision. Let's see what else comes through for that. So yeah, again, going back to the cycle, what did I say? A cycle breaking for this relationship? I want one more. Just the Two of Cups by itself. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, so this is not the same as all of these people, whoever this is. The Two of Cups is between you and I, right? Me and you and another person, two people, right? Sometimes it does talk about two sides of yourself as well, so we can go into that. But there was options that you had with this person in the past, or up until this point. There was no straightforward path. Okay, you look at the Seven of Cups, it does talk about different options, and you do not see a path. You don't even know what to pick. You don't know what's what, right? Every option has a different benefit, and every option has a different downfall, like strengths and faults, whatever. And so it seems as though you've been sort of in this limbo state, like the world is yours when it comes to you and this person. The options are endless. The opportunities are endless. The path that you can take can go all sorts of ways. It's all in how you choose to take it. And it does seem as though this month with the Two of Wands talks about making a decision. So you have made a decision. A decision that has taken you a really, really long time, with the Prince of Pentacles here, which is the Knight of Pentacles. It is the slowest knight of the deck. And this person, there's a lot of contemplation. It is very cautious, very practical, very rational, thinks before it makes any moves, and takes its time making the moves, because the moves that they do make mean something. Okay, this is not that frivolous little kid-like, type of move that I was talking about. Like, this type of person takes themselves seriously, and if they do make a move, right, they have thought it through. But they have thought something through. Ten of Swords. They have made a decision. They have chosen one of these options. They have created the path that they want to take with this person. Why the Ten of Swords? Something was too hard. Justice here at the bottom. I am so sorry. For some, I cannot not say this. For some of you, you are ending something, okay? Or someone's ending something with you that has probably been in limbo for a really long time, and the decision to end it has taken longer than it should. This thing has run its course. The Justice here twice. The end result of this situation is karmic. However it is, right? It could be you're ending it seriously, right? Like, you're ending a long-lasting relationship that has gone nowhere. And that's a karmic thing. Again, for some of you, there is also the option that you have chosen a path with somebody that has taken a really long time. And what it's ending is the fact that it was hard. Whatever this path has been has taken a toll. It has not been easy for the both of you to stay here in this type of relationship for as long as you have. And I think that with any type of relationship like that, there has to be an element of feeling or care or love in order for someone to withstand the hardship of relationship dynamics with another person, right? Like, if you are going through a relationship that is not easy, whether it's for external circumstances or internal reasons, but you still stay as long as you do, it's because you care. So it's not for lack of caring or loving. It just feels like what this relationship has taught the both of you was necessary. The dynamic, how it's played out, again, it's been this way for a really long time. The length of time, everything that you have gone through. I'm also feeling a mirror effect here with the blades. Was for a reason, to learn something about yourselves, to learn something about the relationship and one another. It was hard mostly for two people who maybe did not understand or know how to be in relationship with one another. For whatever reason, there was lessons here that had to be learned, for sure. And this is why all of the challenging stuff that has come through with this person, to learn something. So it might be time where this hardship or the relationship being too hard is ending, because you have finally made a decision to do something about it. So therefore, it's not challenging anymore. It's not resisting anymore. It's not defying anymore, if that makes sense. Like, it can flow now that somebody or two people have actually come through to decide, make a decision about where to take this relationship. Okay? And even that in itself is a karmic thing. It's supposed to happen at this time that it has happened. Seven of Pentacles came out twice. I just wanted an extra card on the Two of Cups to see if I can see anything. But it does seem as though your person is reevaluating just the way you are. I think there is very much a mirror effect here. I think the both of you felt that it was hard and challenging. Probably more so, like I said, for personal reasons than anything else. And then somebody or the both of you came through to make a decision. But I also feel that the both of you are evaluating the situation as well by the end of the month. All right, what else? The Hierophant, which is your card. The Star. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, by getting out of these blockages, whether it's yourself, two people, whatever the case is, it's going to just open up possibility. Whether it's possibility for this love relationship to happen, or just possibility in general. Like goals, aspirations, things that you've been wanting to do for a really long time. This blockage, whether you know it or not, was probably blocking other things in your life. Or the blockage itself blocked everything, including this relationship. But now that you are releasing yourself and unraveling yourself, you're going to see that there is possibilities and things are opening up for you. What is the Page of Cups and the Justice? Six of Cups. This is a soul tie, whatever this is. Whatever your heart is pulling you to, whether it's a person, a new goal, something like that, it's very, very karmic. If it has to do with this person, you and this person have a really strong past life, soul bond type of thing with that Six of Cups. There's the Magician. Ten of Cups. Jeez. The Empress at the bottom. Beautiful. Beautiful reading. So you have a lot of repeating cards. Ten of Cups twice. Magician. Six of Cups. All of the pages. And then of course Justice here. I mean, you have done some work, Taurus, okay? for the whatever Taurus I'm speaking with, whoever I am picking up on today in this reading, you have done a lot. And congratulations to you. Like, it is amazing to see that somebody coming from this place of blockage and darkness and holding themselves back for as long as they have can come out of it and unravel themselves and start to open their heart again and, you know, literally see how much you have come, how far you have come because of the possibilities and the things that are actually unraveling externally as well. You're starting to see how the two play amongst one another, the interchange between, as you know, within and without, right? So being more open will attract more possibilities and more happiness and joy and I don't know. I just see, it just feels really good for your future, for your relationship dynamics, for your goals and your aspirations, you know, to be more confident within yourself, for yourself as well. It doesn't have to be as hard as it is, right? I think I was saying that in the beginning over here, also with that challenging aspect, with that 10 of Wands. So by you doing the work to unravel yourself and opening your heart, this heart activation, it's starting to make changes and you're starting to see how that reflects in your external world. What is the advice for the Taurus, please, for August 2023? This is the Sacred Geometry Oracle deck. Some of you are creating a really strong relationship with another person by the end of the month. It is going to be emotionally fulfilling for anyone and everyone involved. And with the Justice card there, again, there's that karmic energy, but it's also like the universe is allowing this or pushing this or leading this, something like that. Like it's time. What's the advice, please, for Taurus? Duality. Number 18, breaking down to a 9. Wow. The frequency of duality supports our ability to gracefully flow with the everlasting movement among all opposites. The frequency of duality supports our ability to gracefully flow with the everlasting movement among all opposites. So, whoa, too close. Okay, so yeah, pay attention to that. This is the energetic frequency that you want to step into when you need to flow and you need to be in a state of acceptance and create this flowy movement, right? This energetic movement that I was speaking about earlier in the reading as well, which I think you're already doing. I think that you are tapping into that free, open, you know, opening your heart, open to change, open to energy movement. You are living it. It's happening in your life, especially this month. You're going to start to see, if you just went through this releasing process, you're going to start to see how things are going to start to shift and you just want to flow with it. So if you get too concerned with change, maybe you're not used to it, something like that, because you are going through this heart opening activation, because you're coming out of this anxiety, if you see the changes happening, it's important to remember this frequency of duality so you can just flow with it and don't resist it, and have faith and trust in yourself and in who you are and your ability that to manage this and to flow with it. And also, you're not the same person that you once were, right? You don't have those blockages. Okay, so don't recreate them for no reason. Things happen, things change, especially when you are going through a heart opening activation. The possibilities and the opportunities are opening for you, which is going to cause a little shakeup and some movement throughout the month. So don't resist it. All right. Okay, so that was your reading. Beautiful, beautiful month, Taurus. I hope you take full advantage of this time in your life. Thank you so much for your time and energy. Check out your other placements, your rising sign, your moon sign. I will be finishing up all of the August readings for the rest of the zodiac this week. And thank you again. Like the video, press the little thumbs up button. I would appreciate it. And we will see you on the next one. Thanks.